Hello, Discovery and Cellar Collective. Welcome to your July collective. So we are in the deep heat of summer. So I hope that these wines will be perfect for you to drink now. Because it's July, I definitely wanted to get some rosé in your boxes for sure. But there's another reason why I wanted to get some rosé in your boxes is because while you're watching this or while you're grabbing your wines, I'm actually in Provence, France with a group. We're doing a group tour. So with my other company, I do tours to France. And so Provence is where it's at. So I'm in the Provence mood and I thought, let's just feature this beautiful region in both our Discovery and Cellar Collective. So before we get into your individual bottles, let's talk about a little bit about the region itself, because I really feel that Provence is quite misunderstood. So don't get me wrong, it is rosé country. About 9 out of 10 of the bottles that leave the region are rosé bottles. But there's so much more to the region than that. It's a pretty massive wine region that is very diverse. And it's actually the oldest French wine region, or the wine region in France. So basically, it was established in 600 BC when Marseille was founded, and there were vines planted at that time. So if you think about it as well, it's about 1,000 years older than the establishment of Bordeaux. So we're talking lots of history. But what makes Provence unique is the terroir, because you have this wine region right on the Mediterranean Sea. And then right behind it, you have the Alpine or the Alps mountains. And then you have a couple of other factors that really affect the overall terroir or overall climate. One being about 2,800 hours of sun a year. And then also you have this crazy mistral, which is this wind that comes rolling down from the Rhone Valley. But this is a great piece to making sure the vines are disease-free and getting lots of airflow, even when you have a lot of that heat. So it's a very different sort of region that provides several different kinds of wines because of it. There's tons of different soils as well. So you have kind of this patchwork of limestone, schist, clay, some red, rich iron soils. And then you have about 20 native grapes. So everything from your big players like Grenache, Cinsault, Syrah, Mourvèdre, to kind of smaller and lesser known grapes, which we will discover a little bit in the clubs today. And then finally, you have this thing that the French call la garrigue. And this is the wild kind of shrub land that you'll find of rosemary and thyme and lavender and juniper and pine. And you'll find this shrubland all around the vines, within the vines. And honestly, it gives your wine a very special Provence style to it. So we should discover that La Garrigue in pretty much every bottle that we do for the club in July. So that's a little bit about the Provence region. Let's get into your individual wine. All right, hello Discovery Collective, and welcome to your rosé in your box. I don't think I could have done Provence without doing a rosé, but hopefully you haven't had this one. We do carry a different bottle of theirs in the store, but this is their kind of next level up. So this is a Domaine Saint-André de Figuière, and this is their Figuière Première Rosé 2025. So this specific producer is located in Londe-les-Maures, which is kind of east of the Côte de Provence. And this area is known for schist soils and its proximity to the sea. This is a family-run estate, so the Combard family, originally from Burgundy. So Alain Combard actually worked for about 25 years in Chablis with Michel Roche, which was fantastic. And practiced organics, brought it down to the south of France, where he established this winery in about 1992. And so this is their flagship wine. They have a pretty large acreage, about 210 acres that they're working with. But this specific wine is coming from their oldest parcel. So old vines of Grenache, Cinsault, Cellar, and Roll. Everything is hand harvested at night to prevent heat on the grapes and to keep the grapes really, really fresh from the moment that they're picked. They use direct press, so that's why you get this beautiful pink color, pale pink color. And then they use very cold, temperature controlled stainless steel fermentation. So all you get is basically the fruit and maybe a little sea breeze in your glass. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So obviously it has that beautiful Provence pale pink color, which everyone just falls in love with. And I think this is very, very classic Provence. So on the nose, I get white peach, nectarine, some citrus as well, but more grapefruit, kind of grapefruit or grapefruit peel. But then also I get a little bit of that garrigue. So just maybe a touch of thyme and lavender. A little bit of white flower as well. It's very expressive, very fresh on the nose. It's hard to deny the saline and saltiness. It hits you right away. But you also have this beautiful red berry and citrus to it. It's bone dry. It's quite light. But yeah, that salty saline Provence is right there. And I think this is a perfect bottle to drink right now. Like 4th of July, July time. And I would pair it with things like grilled shrimp and an niçoise salad or goat's cheese or even a roast chicken, and Riley's pairing will be perfect with it. But I think this is just like a perfect, refreshing, easy, but really beautiful and elegant Provence Rosé. So cheers.